So what does it take to get you into that first home? Let's get right to it. Hi, this is Joseph Olaturgun here, and in this video we're going to be discussing what it takes to get into your first home. And I do have some notes jotted down here, so if I'm looking down, I'm trying to make sure that I have everything covered for you. Alright, the first question you have to answer is, how much can you afford? That question can be split into four. How much do you make? How much do you owe? The bank is going to use these two things to determine whether you can afford to make monthly payments. And then, how much do you want to pay? If by the bank's calculation you're fine to pay $1,000 a month, but you, based on your lifestyle, only want to make $800 per month, then that's something to think about, right? The last part is the down payment and the closing costs. Do you have that yet? If you're buying a $200,000 house and you're paying 5% down, that's $10,000. Do you have that? Plus, of course, there are closing costs too. So those are four things on the first question about how much can you afford. The first one, how much do you make? The second one, how much do you owe? The third is, how much do you want to pay per month, and how much down payment can you afford to pay? So that's the first thing you need to settle to be able to even begin to look at houses, because you need to know the price tag on the houses you should be looking at. Now, this second step is very close to the first, and it's about getting pre-approved for a mortgage loan. This could change the value you could have preconceived in your first step. If you think that you can afford a $500,000 home and the bank can only lend you $300,000, well, that means that you would have to reduce the value of the house you're going to buy, or put down $200,000 as your down payment. So this is very important. Don't skip it. If you're looking to buy a property, speak to a mortgage broker soon. Now, the third step I have here is choosing your realtor. In my opinion, really, this could be the first step, because your realtor can actually walk you through all the steps, right? So choose a trusted realtor. Hey, one right here. The next step will be to start looking for a house. Now, this step is not as easy as many think it is. It is important that your trusted realtor guide you through the process, because it could get overwhelming. I've purchased and sold a few properties myself, my personal properties, and I know how crazy this gets. So it is important that you have a skillful realtor helping you out right here. What I do personally is to sit with you and conduct a consultation meeting where I'm able to learn what you're really looking to see in that home, and with that I'm able to generate a list of properties that meets those criteria closely, after which you are now able to analyze that list and eliminate the ones that you feel are not going to work for you. We narrow it down to your top 6, your top 7, then we can begin cherry picking from those. The next step after this would then be to go check out those houses to make a final decision on which of the homes you'll be placing an offer on. And after that, the next step would then be to make an offer. This step is very important, and it's again dependent on the skill of your realtor to make sure that the kind of offer you present is written well and protects you as the buyer. Of course, in most offer situations, there are negotiations that takes place. The seller could counter your offer, and eventually a compromise is reached. Now, once an offer is accepted, well, the conditions in the offer has to be fulfilled. For example, you could have a financing condition in your offer that gives you the time to go and firm up a financing arrangement with your mortgage broker. And you could also have an inspection condition as well, which gives you time to hire an inspector, which is the next step actually. Next step, you hire an inspector to inspect this building. This is very important as well. A lot of people skip it only to discover that there's something broken on the house that they did not see in the process of buying. So inspectors are worth their services. Hire one, inspect the house, and who knows, if something is discovered, that could be another point of negotiation where you can bring that to the table. If something major is discovered, maybe it costs $10,000 or $15,000 to fix, then you can bring that to back to the negotiation table and ask the seller to reduce the price of the to reduce the price to by the amount of the repair that needs to be done. So again, inspectors are important. Now, beyond the inspection, you obtain insurance and you deal with some other minor things as you firm up the deal and look forward to the closing. When you say the deal is firm, it simply means that all the conditions have been waived or are fulfilled, and that means that the contract is basically binding on both the buyer and the seller. You're all waiting for the date of closing where money changes hands and possession of the property also changes hands. Closing is mostly championed by your lawyer, so at this point you would have had a lawyer involved in the whole process, and of course your realtor would also keep tabs on things, making sure everything goes as planned. And on your closing date, you get the key to your property, you get to take possession, and voila, the house is yours. How easy? Well, it's not that easy really, because this is a very compressed explanation of the process of buying your first property. It could be that easy with the help of your trusted realtor. So if you do have any questions, please comment right below. Remember to thumbs up, remember to hit the subscribe button right there and hit the notification bell icon as well to get alerts every time I upload another video like this. Well, my name is Joseph Olaterigun. I talk about life success and real estate, and again, thanks a lot for checking out my channel. Ciao.